fascinating, wide-ranging meeting between the president, press gaggle as well. They touched on a broad range of issues, including Syria, including Amazon's H2Q, the fact that that deal didn't work out in New York City. The president was very much against the fact that it failed. But because this is a business show, we're going to talk about the main issue of the day in terms of what's moving the markets, and that is the potential trade deal with China. The president actually said that this has the capacity. The U.S. trade deal with China has the capacity to be one of the biggest deals ever made. He said that it's more likely that a deal does happen, but that doesn't mean that it's going to happen. So typical sort of Trumpian negotiation strategy. The Chinese delegation then came out and said, you know, they've been cooperating with the president. They want a deal to happen too. But one thing that stood out to my previous guest, who's back with me now, Jamie Metzl, is the fact that the president wasn't even sure whether or not it involved a memorandum of understanding, an MOU or not. The president, we actually saw Robert Lighthizer basically briefing the president on live television as to really the framework of the agreement with the Chinese.
Yeah, it was this very bizarre moment because Trump is asked about the MOU and his team has been negotiating, trying to get this MOU, which is the apex of their goals, that finally, after all these years of China agreeing to things and not living up to their agreements, they're trying to get China pinned down with this memorandum of understanding. And that's like the big potential win. And then Trump all of a sudden says, oh, I don't like MOUs. We don't need MOUs.
And then Robert Lighthizer is like, no,
President, you don't
and he
goes it's like an MOU and a trade agreement are the same thing. We're never going to use the word MOU again. And Trump is like saying, no MOUs, only a
I don't think I've ever really seen anything like that.
It's kind of bizarre, but what it points to is that there is this disconnect.
He's obviously not that involved, the president.
But he's not that involved. And what his thing is he needs kind of the big story, the big tweetable moment. And it creates a real danger because we have, the United States government still has really incredible people who are working hard and negotiating very well. But if the president, based on some little misunderstanding or just on a whim, tweets out or says, no, our position is X,
it could ruin the whole, everything could be unraveled right there.
Right.
But Jamie, we have to leave it there because we only have 15 minutes left and so much news to get through. Thank you so much.
My great pleasure.
Sticking around,
My
by the way. Hope you were as entertained as I was.